When I showed my art to my artist friend, she told me, "Your work is very clean. You are a really good illustrator." I was taken aback because I thought that what I showed her was art, not an illustration. My artist friend has been invited to the Venice Biennale as a featured artist. She is a neo-expressionist, so she is someone who is knowledgeable in art and painting. She is a professional. She studied to become an artist. As for myself, I am just an amateur. I've always considered myself creative, but I am in no way a professional artist. My friend is a great artist. She is original, and her works are awesome and full of raw emotion. And she had pegged me as an illustrator. I was confused, so I searched for the differences between an artist and an illustrator, and this is what showed up on Google. Artist creates original works of art such as paintings, sculptures, and drawings to express emotions and tell personal stories. Illustrator creates visual depictions to enhance or complement communication, usually text, to promote a product, concept, or theme. Illustrator How says the differences between illustrators and artists is that an illustrator and an artist is the purpose of the work. Illustrators create images to help promote a function or a product. Artists create art to express emotions. I was what? What? I was dumbfounded. Not only do I want to share my art, but I want my art to evoke something, to elicit some type of response. I want people to look at my art and feel at least curiosity to find out what's going on. I was shocked when I read those differences. She immediately dismissed my art and pegged me as an illustrator because when I'm making my art, I'm full of emotions and I try, successfully or not, to convey them. And yes, I agree, art is supposed to elicit a response, to get you thinking, but most importantly, to get you feeling. The stronger the emotion art makes you feel, the better the art, at least in my opinion. Have you ever encountered art that has left you breathless and you wanted to cry or laugh at the same time upon seeing it? It happened to me when I saw a Hirayama painting of the Buddha. The colors were basic and simple, golden and shades of green. The Buddha was golden and it was painted with a beautiful halo effect. It looked like real shiny gold. The green he used was moss green and dark aqua. The Buddha was hidden by a forest, but you could see him shine through with gold. He was front and center, as big as I was. It was a mesmerizing painting that took my breath away. I stood in front of it, feeling like I was being swallowed by that enchanting dark green forest and by the Buddha's golden light. Unidentified feelings took over me, and I felt that I floated weightless in front of it. I would give anything to feel that emotion all over again. That for me was great art, and I chase that feeling every time I enter a museum or gallery. This got me thinking about the most famous artistic painting in the world, the Mona Lisa. I have always wondered what type of feelings the Mona Lisa painting evokes for people. When I see her deadpan expression, I find nothing, absolutely nothing. I have stared at her image, trying to decipher what is so great about it. So I guess beauty and art are indeed in the eye of the beholder. Who knows? I'm not here to judge the great Leonardo da Vinci. His genius is undeniable, and in my humble opinion, he has better artworks. But as I Google why the Mona Lisa is famous, it says, the Mona Lisa is famous for many reasons, including innovative techniques of historical significance and public recognition. So people recognize the Mona Lisa above all other paintings. But does it stir my insides like other paintings? No, it doesn't. I went to the Louvre and queued in line to see the Mona Lisa, and I was underwhelmed. Dozens of pushy people around me vying to see her. I stood in front of her for 2 seconds before being pushed away. I found nothing of significance for me in that experience. Funny thing is that I found the sculptures at the Louvre more enticing and interesting than the paintings. I could stare at their sinewy curves and liquid grace all day long. So, in conclusion, I am not in any position to judge my art. I like my art or illustrations. I want people to see it and come up with a conclusion for themselves. But coming back to my painting, I have always liked froggies and their alien feel when you grab them. They feel silky and wet, and never once have I developed warts. I even like the big brown bumpy ones. Those might be toads. Sadly, we don't see them as often anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed my story and my painting helped you relax. Thank you for making it all the way to the end. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.